truth about successful clutter clearing is that to successfully clear your clutter, you will have to get comfortable feeling uncomfortable. It's the only way we know that we've stepped outside our cluttered comfort zone and are in the learning and change zone where we need to be to succeed. There are 5 reasons why we must get comfortable being uncomfortable on our clutter clearing journey. First, it's a sign. Being uncomfortable is a sign that we're in the learning and change zone that's outside our cluttered comfort zone. It's a sign that you're learning, which in turn gives you choices. When you're not feeling at least a little uncomfortable on your clutter clearing journey, it's a sign you're not focusing or learning. Second, the facts. When we have clutter, we actually avoid facing and acknowledging the reality of the hard facts because of the negative feelings that they can trigger: overwhelm, anxiety, fear, depression, anger, shame, sadness, guilt, etc. Step 1 of the 7-step clutter clearing journey is often the most uncomfortable because we gather so many facts about our cluttered comfort zone through the photo exercise, email exercise, stock take exercise, usage exercise, life timeline exercise, etc. And the facts are uncomfortable. Yet the facts will ultimately help you make realistic decisions on your journey and succeed in achieving your clutter-free goal. Third, our tolerance. Our habit has been to give up when we feel uncomfortable. All the negative feelings we experience when we look at our clutter cause us to give up. Consequently, over time, our tolerance level for feeling uncomfortable gets lower and lower, which means we give up quicker and quicker. By getting comfortable with being uncomfortable outside our cluttered comfort zone through regular, routine, bite-sized exposure to the discomfort, our tolerance slowly and steadily increases and our comfort zone can grow. Fourth, it improves memory. Learning to be comfortable with being uncomfortable helps your brain create new neural loops that trigger creativity and enhance your memory. Research has shown that when people mix familiar, routine information with new information, it actually improves the person's memory of both the new and the familiar information, in a large part because it triggers the hormone dopamine, the feel-good hormone, which is only released when you experience new things. So that confirms what we've always known. Getting into a regular routine of doing your clutter clearing journey videos will enable your comfort zone to grow to envelop where you're standing now. 3 cheers for having a routine. And the final reason why we must get comfortable being uncomfortable on our clutter clearing journey is that there is more good than bad when we feel uncomfortable. When we learn to be a little uncomfortable outside our cluttered comfort zone on a regular routine basis, and we learn to acknowledge and sit with that discomfort, it allows us to recognize that it's a sign. It allows us to gather the facts about why we're feeling uncomfortable. It improves our tolerance and improves our memory. I don't know about you, but I'd say those things far outweigh a little temporary discomfort, especially when I know that it's going to enable my comfort zone to grow. So how do we become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable? Because, of course, we're going to have to learn how to manage our discomfort when we're on our clutter clearing journey to our clutter-free goal and life. Well, just as we have to break our habit of blitzing and giving up, we also have to break our habit of being so uncomfortable that we end up in the panic zone, get overwhelmed by the discomfort, and just like we always have, give up. We're going to have to start by dipping our toe outside our comfort zone to test the water, and then gradually build up to being able to stand outside our comfort zone for a maximum of 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. So how do we do that when we're on our clutter clearing journey? Well, there are 5 things that you can do. First, remind yourself that everything you're learning, especially in step 1, is about the past. It's what you used to do, often without even realizing it. Once you become aware of what you used to do, you have a choice about whether to continue to do that in the present and future. So being uncomfortable is actually giving you choices. Second, smile. I know, crazy, ridiculous, but it's been scientifically proven that the muscles you use to smile trigger a positive emotional response in your brain. If you don't feel like smiling when you feel uncomfortable, put a clean pen or straw horizontally between your upper and lower teeth and bite down on it. This will help trigger the positive emotional response. Third, talk to someone or a therapist about your discomfort. Acknowledging it out loud can reduce the intensity of the feeling, especially if we're talking to someone we feel safe sharing it with. Fourth, be quiet and still. Our habit is to do whatever it takes to avoid being uncomfortable. So just be quiet and sit with the feeling, first for a minute, then 2 minutes, and build up the time. Before you know it, you'll be able to sit with the discomfort until it passes. And fifth, focus on your why. Why are you on your journey? Look at your worksheet 7s and motivational mood board. If feeling a bit uncomfortable now, going to be worth it when you become clutter-free forever. Few people enjoy being uncomfortable, especially when our comfort zone has been cluttered for years or decades. However, we won't successfully clear our clutter unless we reframe our discomfort as a sign that we're in the right place. We're learning, changing, and most importantly, getting closer to our clutter-free goal. As M. Scott Peck is quoted as saying, our finest moments are most likely to occur when we are feeling deeply uncomfortable. If you're ready to get my help to get comfortable being uncomfortable, click on the link with this video to find out what the best next step is for you.